Hot. Neighbor silent call police at night spill Doria's criminal record is drug dealer for Meghan and Harry. Tom Bauer interview and he very much implied it was a drug related. He was very clever and said Doria was a drug dealer, and then immediately after she was absent for 10 years. I think there could be a few reasons why Markles have not spoken out. Perhaps there is something about the absence that would make Thomas look bad, e.g. Doria asked him for help and he refused. They could have also been advised that Meghan will spin it up to make them look bad and her good. She was absent in the sense that she was stoned with her downbeat friends for a significant part of Meghan's upbringing and did very little. That combined with a period of rehab would be why Thomas increasingly took responsibility for her. Doria was twice in court because landlords wanted to evict her. Below are the links and records, one in 1997 and the second in 2003. Because of the timeline, it means that she couldn't have been in prison for 10 years during the same period. The interview on GB News is jaw-dropping. Dan Wootton show at 22 hours and 20 minutes. Catch it on their YouTube channel. Harry has been a drug addict for 25 years. Doria is the one person who provides the hospital for Meghan and Harry. TB knows for a fact that Harry smokes weed almost on a daily basis in Montecito. Doria was a drug dealer when she met Thomas. Tom added, "Don't worry, this is my book. It's legally safe." Thomas broke up with Doria over her heavy drug use and the fact that she was dealing drugs. Prince Harry has revealed in the decades-long wake of his mother, Princess Diana's death, he turned to drinking heavy and sampled a series of mind-altering hard drugs. Meghan's face is increasingly disfigured due to her excessive use of drugs and alcohol. A new neighbor source claims that Meghan smashed things and got into a fight with Harry, leaving the children unattended while taking the hospital. Royal commentator Neil Sean shared some details as he weighed in on Markle's disappearing mom. What I do find fascinating is as things emerge about Doria, there's so many inconsistencies, Sean said. According to a very good source, it was incredibly complicated and he wasn't able to find too much information about her. Sean pointed out that there is a lot of information about Doria online, being a trained yoga teacher, boutique owner, and other staff. However, Sean wasn't sure if the information was true. He quoted a good source who told him that it's been deliberately made very muddy to be able to find out her background because, as we found out before, it would appear that Meghan lived or had a far closer relationship with Thomas Markle in the early part of her life than she did with her mother, allegedly. Meghan hasn't spoken out to her dad for years. However, in her previous interview before the royal wedding, she was a proud daddy's girl. She even gushed at her own father. Thomas Markle worked hard to invest in her future. She said,